Hi there, it's day 19 of our advent calendar, which means one thing: we get to open another envelope and finish off set 4 of our advent calendar. So what is behind door number 19 and in our envelope? It's a saying, there's no one like you. And it's a poly plate. It's a mini version of the fall away poly plate. How cool is that? Now I'm going to start off with today's page, so I need to create a background, and I'm going to do that using my oxides because I've got a bit of a whoopsie from yesterday to clear up first. And then I'm going to go and grab my bubbles. I love my little bubbles, and I'm just going to stamp that in exactly the same colour again. Next, I'm going to take my solid flower and I'm going to ink it up using my oxide and then spritz it so I get a more muted watercolour effect from my stamp. And I'm going to stamp that twice. And then of course, because it's wet and it's oxide, we need to give it a quick dry. I'm going to take my other flower from this set and stamp it in black. Because that then fits with our saying, doesn't it? There's no one like you. So at the moment I've got 3 floating flowers. I need to make sure these guys are rooted. So I'm going to take some of my ink and I'm just going to paint in a stalk. And then for my black one, I'm going to grab my micron pen and just add that in. And then of course my little flower needs a little bit of gel pen on it too. And then it's sentiment time, so I'm going to grab my sentiment and a scrap bit of card and just stamp that. And then I'm going to dry it, and then I want to add a little bit of charcoal pencil in that box just to make it, well, look a bit more 3D. There we go. And then it just needs trimming down and placing on a nice black mat. So I'm going to get all this stuck together and then stuck in my book. So there you go, our day 19 page all done and dusted. So as it is the last day of set 4, we also need to do a set 4 page. So I'm going to start off with our fabulous polyplate and a bit of Distress Oxide. So I've just inked that up and spritzed it with my spritzer. And then of course I need to dry that before adding my next layer. I'm going to add a bit of pink this time. Again, I'm going to spritz that and then add it over the top so it merges with that layer below. So I'm just lining it up and stamping it over the top. And then finally I'm going to add some blue. And finally I'm going to add some purple. And now that's all dry, I'm going to add some of our texture stamps. So I'm going to go with the crosses in this bottom corner using the same colours as what's in our polyplate. Next I'm going to add those lovely little flowers. I'm going to stamp them in black. Then we need to add some stalks. And some white gel pen. And then finally we need to add our set 4 to our page. And it reminds me that I need to go back and do something on that other page there. We need a focal point putting on that one, don't we? So there you have it, our lovely set 4 page, and that is set 4 all done and dusted. Do join me tomorrow to find out what is behind door number 20. I can't believe it, we're hitting the 20s. Thanks for watching, bye for now.